Welcome to the Snakebite. We have volleyball news. Basketball season is in full spring. I am James Simpson. This is Carl Van Gelder, and this is the Snakebite.
And the men's basketball team resumed action playing Lincoln University on Alumni Day this past week, where they made their former players and coaches proud in their definitive 85-73 win over the Lions. In the matchup, 𝙏𝙀 𝙎𝙉𝘼 continued to grow in his role with the Mocs with his second double-double of the season. 𝙎𝙉𝘼 scored a career-high 15 points to accompany his 11 rebounds in the contest. 𝙎𝙼𝘼 wasn't the only player to step up, as the Mocs bench has begun to come into its own, scoring 24 points against Lincoln, the most so far this season. Florida Southern also executed defensively, holding Lincoln to a 39.1% shooting percentage and a 29.41% percentage from the field in the second half. The Mocs will return to action at home this Friday against 𝙏𝙃𝙀 College at the Mocs Thanksgiving Classic.
The women's basketball team resumes action today after our production time against Puerto Rico Rio Piedras. This will be the 7th game between the two in what has been a one-sided matchup, with Florida Southern winning all 6 previous games. After playing tonight's game, they will face off against Winston-Salem State University at the Rollins College Classic Friday in Winter Park.
The men's cross-country team's season has come to an end after their most successful season since 2018. The standout sophomore Christian Giller led the way for the Mocs once the postseason began, running sub-31 in the 10K in the last 2 competitions. Giller ran a 30.58 at the national championship, placing 84th overall and leading the way for the Mocs, who finished 25th. Following Giller was Owen Allen, Anthony Matthew, Chris Kolovita, Bryson Yamnitz, Alex Guy, and Declan Zymek. This was the last cross-country race for Owen Allen, Yamnitz, and Guy, who possess a number of top times in the program, both in cross-country and track and field. Out of the top 7, 4 will return, including top finisher Christian Giller, who is poised to make a run for an All-American spot in the coming season.
The number 13 ranked men's swim team traveled to Melbourne, Florida last weekend to compete in the Panther Invitational. They placed 2nd overall, just behind a historically great Indian River State College men's team. The story of the meet by far was the Mocs' dominance across the relays. The Mocs won the 200 free relay, the 200 medley relay, and the 400 free relay. They set meet records in the 200 free and the 200 medley relays. Those teams were made up of a combination of Brandon Wilson, Kyle Mikolev, Cameron Lai Harris, Nino Villalone, and John Mueller, all playing a part in those winning teams. Brandon Wilson had the sole individual win for a Moc in the 100-yard backstroke, and for complete results, visit fscmocs.com. The men will get another shot at the Indian River State College men when they host a dual meet on December 15th.
And the Receiving Votes women's swim team also traveled to Melbourne to compete in the Panther Invite. They finished 3rd overall behind strong individual performances. Alizé Pelletier won the 100 breast, Tegan Michalek won the 100 back, and Olivia Miles placed 2nd in the 1650 free. On the 3rd day of the competition, Elizabeth Sykes set a new program record in the 200 fly with a time of 2:01.96. The Mocs also placed 2nd in the 800 free relay with the team made up of Vanda Voroshazi, Angelina Fazzino, Elizabeth Sykes, and Jazzy Hoffman. For complete results, visit fscmocs.com. They will be back in action at home with the men's team when they host Indian River State College on December 15th.
The volleyball team has closed out their regular season after a 6-game win streak that brought them back into consideration for the NCAA South Region Tournament. Last Tuesday, the Mocs traveled to St. Leo University and beat them in 3-1. Mackenzie Peterman recorded 19 kills and 10 digs for her 31st career double-double, while senior libero Caroline Chambers led the team with 13 digs, and freshman Mary-Kate Mulvaney continued to be an integral part of this team's offense with 21 assists. Last Saturday, the Mocs closed out the regular season with a win at Embry-Riddle University. That win brought the Mocs to 20-9 overall and 13-7 in the Sunshine State Conference. Junior Zoe Lau led the Mocs with a career-high 18 kills, while Peterman was responsible for 7 of the 15 points in the decisive 5th set. The Mocs finished the regular season tied for 3rd with Embry-Riddle, but again hold a 2-0 record against the Eagles this season. The Mocs had 4 athletes awarded all SSC honors. Madison Fowler, Elena Djokovic, and Kirsten Kraus were all SSC 3rd team, and Peterman was awarded all SSC 1st team. Last night, during the selection show, the Mocs were selected to the NCAA tournament and seeded 5th in the South region. They will compete against Eckerd College on November 30th at the University of Tampa.
And last Thursday, the Florida Southern Hall of Fame got a little bit bigger with its first induction ceremony since 2019. Tim Crouch, Nikki Sandsteed, and Gordon Gibbons were all welcomed to the Hall of Fame. Crouch was a two-time national champion in golf. Gibbons was recognized as the men's basketball all-time winningest coach with 246 wins and a 79.1 winning percentage. He was the head coach from 1990 until 2010, and in his time here won 6 Sunshine State Conference tournament titles and 4 regular season championships. Sandsteed was recognized for her stellar performance as a pitcher on the softball team in 1989 and 1990, where she finished her career with a .85 ERA, and in 1989 helped lead the Mocs to a conference and regional championship before a third-place finish at the national tournament. And be sure to tune into a bunch of action we have coming up, whether that's the volleyball team, women's basketball, men's basketball. You can all find it on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network, and we'll see you next week here on the Snakebite, and happy Thanksgiving.